Welcome to the greatest podcast. Go argue with your mama. Hello. It's 2Mooresinapod starring Marcus and Deanna. Yes, you might just hear some drama. We all a little off kilter, right. But what you ain't gonna find around this bitch here is a filter. So put the kids to bed before you get comfy and cozy. This is rated MA, mature audiences only. We keep it real, especially in a room full of phonies. From the mill to a mill, get in tune with my homies. The more I got some peoples from the Ville y'all should listen to. The more they provide that real that'll get you through. I got some peoples from the Ville y'all should listen to. And I'm so raw, just let a dick get an interview. I got some peoples from the Ville y'all should listen to. They provide that real that'll get you through. I got some peoples from the Ville y'all should listen to. And I'm so raw, just let a nigga get an interview.
We back
at it.
Back like cook crack.
Yeah, you thought you could take a day off last week, huh?
Man.
2 days off.
We did, man. We took off Monday and
Yeah,
Thursday.
you tripping.
Hey.
You need a vacation.
Something like that.
Okay.
If y'all notice, I am wearing a Titans Steve McNair jersey. Steve McNair was tragically killed on July 4th, not a long time ago, but
Somehow.
it's sad. So then when you couple that with the news about Chris Johnson for the Titans, it's just sad times around.
It is.
The Titans, and those are both players that we grew to love, and prayers for both families. I know one thing happened a long time ago, and one thing is currently going on. So, prayers to the family.
For sure.
Yeah, but we did take off last week. What was we doing?
We was on vacation.
We was on vacation.
Yeah.
What was we doing? We was at Myrtle Beach.
Yeah.
Doing our Thug Thizzle.
I guess.
Myrtle Beach.
What's a Thug Thizzle exactly?
How
do you define that?
You define Thug Thizzle as what we were doing.
Oh, okay. Then yeah, it was Thug Thizzling.
Yeah, Thug Thizzle.
Yeah.
Your bizzle.
Okay.
Nizzle.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Anyways, man, listen, we got a fun topic tonight.
We do. I mean, it's gonna be fun for us. I don't know about you.
It's gonna be
it's gonna be fun.
Oh, so y'all done teamed up and
listen. We don't have to team up. We're just gonna state facts. We're gonna hit you with the facts.
Y'all gonna hit me with the facts?
Yes.
I'm gonna hit y'all with the facts.
Okay. No, you're gonna hit us with emotion.
No.
Because despite what y'all say, men are emotional.
We're not emotional.
Okay. All right.
What up, Jermaine? Jermaine gonna have my back because I know Jermaine be keeping it real too.
He does, which means he's not necessarily gonna have your back.
No, he gonna keep it real.
Exactly. He's gonna keep it real.
Okay. And when he keep it real, that's gonna be having my back because my points are gonna be right.
Oh, okay.
Gotcha. All right. So without further ado, we had to bring a special guest to have this topic because I know you have been wanting this guest to come on for a while.
Yeah, she's so funny, man. I love following her social media account. This is actually our first time meeting. But I feel like we know each other already because I be on her page and shit. And we be going back and forth. I feel like, yes, she got a good point. See, I fuck with her.
Is that what?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, without further ado, we want to introduce Miss Brandy Lustar. That's a lot of people cheering for you just a second ago.
I know. Thank you for having me.
We appreciate you for being here. So what's up, man? You ready to talk your Thug Thizzle?
Let's go.
You ready to talk? Well, so for the people out there, let them know who you are real fast. So, just in case they've been living under a rock, because they should know who you are, but who are you?
I mean, to me, I'm Brandy. If you follow me on social media, it says Brandy Lustar. And I'm just a nice, humble mother of 3, working higher education. And some people like to say I'm a little messy. I like to say things that everybody's thinking. Unfortunately, I'm one of those people. You know how you have a group of people, everybody like whispering about something, and I'm the one to be like, well, what's the problem? Why her shoes on the wrong feet? And then everybody, oh my God, don't say that. That's me.
Gonna keep it a buck. Jermaine, one of my favorite halls. Well, all the halls are my favorite halls, but man, we got to link up soon, sir. Like real talk, we gotta get together on something. I don't care what it is. If we play kickball or do a podcast or play dodgeball, we gotta link up soon. All joking aside. All right. Well, now that we've all been introduced, nagging versus accountability.
Mm-hmm.
Now, here's the thing. Of course, I'm gonna give you the first crack at it, wife. But this is a good topic because I think people don't understand that there is a difference between nagging and being held accountable. But you also got to know you can be nagging when you're thinking you're holding somebody accountable too. So, with that being said and done, nagging versus accountability. What are your first thoughts about it, baby?
My first thoughts are accountability is kind of viewed as like a healthy, mutual understanding. Like, okay, we agreed we're going to save money. You buy a new car. I'm going to hold you accountable. You should be expecting that. I think nagging is like, it's always viewed as a negative, but it's really a sign of frustration because I done told your ass 10 times, don't leave your goddamn clothes on the floor. And now I got to remind you every day. Nagging gets a negative connotation because it comes from a negative emotion because I'm tired of having to say the same thing over and over and over again.
So let me start by saying this. We don't get personal on this show.
I was just giving examples. Did I say you? I didn't say Marcus.
You don't get personal.
I was just giving examples.
You done said something about the damn car.
I didn't say your car. Listen. I hit dog on holler. No, I was just giving examples.
Okay, don't. Oh, okay. Well, when it gets to my turn, shots fired.
Essentially, accountability is something that we agree on. This is a behavior or something that we have said this is a rule or something, and one of us have broken it, and we're gonna hold the other one accountable. Okay. Nagging is a sign of I'm tired of saying the same thing over and over again now. All right. I'm frustrated.
Well, we're going to come back to that. I want to hear from our guests. what are your first initial thoughts on nagging and accountability?
So let me start with nagging. So I feel like when it comes to nagging, when you're holding someone accountable, some people who don't like to be held accountable will cut you off in the middle of you talking. So now I'm trying to get my point across. Now you're taking it as I'm nagging. No, you didn't let me say what I had to say. Like, hey, we're supposed to be saving. Okay, I know. No, let me finish what I'm saying. But then when the shoe's on the other foot, you want to come and say, hey, you left your shoes there. And I'm like, okay, I'll make sure I get, I'm gonna get them. I was rushing. I can, receive it. And I don't cut you off. I don't be like, okay, you ain't got to keep telling me every time. And that's where people get it like, no, you're not holding me accountable. You're nagging me. Don't cut me off while I'm trying to get my thought across.
That's fair. That's fair. Poncho says low blow to start the show. Gonna be a good one. Of course. Gator Boy in the house. Oh, Mike, I know you finna have my back tonight. I know Gator Boy finna be in the house. Skip, what up, light-skinned Brandy? Hey, he's an idiot, man. He funny. But so let me get into it because y'all women, and I am to say women. I don't give a damn if it's 2-on-1.
Okay.
You want to throw shots? I'm finna throw shots.
I was not throwing shots. I was just trying to draw examples to help illustrate my definition.
Well, that ain't the way I took it.
Oh, okay.
And perception is reality. Clearly. So with that being said and done, y'all women will nag and fucking nag and nag. And here's the thing. Every situation is not worth hearing your goddamn mouth about all fucking day. Every situation is not worth that. That is nagging. Now, I get it. Accountability needs to be had, and I'll get there. But the nagging part, like, do you think, let me ask y'all this question. Is there a time and a place to nag? Do you think when a man has come home after a long, hard day of work, trying to make ends meet for the family, do you think the first thing he want to do is walk in the door and hear that bullshit?
So,
I'll let you take this. I'll wait. I need to get myself together.
because I think it depends on the type of woman you are dealing with. Because if we all work inside the house, we both have come home from a long day's work. And if I'm walking in the house and I'm tripping over weights and whatever else, I mean, goddamn, what you couldn't move this? You when you finish your crunches, you couldn't grab your weights and move it out the way. I didn't hit my toe. I'm trying to come in. No. So we're not going to do that. A man coming home from a long day's work. Maybe if I'm already home and I've been relaxing all day, and then you come in and that's different. Somebody who does that is miserable. Like somebody walks in the door and you immediately, because that's something I do not like. Like when I just come in and you don't say, you say everything but, hey, give me a second. I just walked in the door. So I'm not going to do that to somebody else. Somebody who does that, you just want to live in chaos.
Yeah.
Right. Now, before I answer your question, I'm going to ask you a question.
Okay.
So what makes it that you laughing at Mike?
Yeah, hell yeah.
I
I'm
think it
laughing
was
at
a comment too. So how you define, like, what makes it nagging? Is it the frequency? Is it the tone of voice? When you say, don't nobody want to hear that bullshit as soon as they come in, like, is it, I can't say anything that's like task oriented as soon as you get out? But like, what makes it nagging?
I think the way you bring it is one way, and I think timing is everything. But I also think like some of the things that are brought, is that really worth you saying anything? Like let's say if I left my shoes or my weight, listen, just pick the motherfucker up. You know what I'm saying? Listen, if you leave something on the floor, I got to pick it up. So just pick it up. And I don't want to hear the bullshit.
You don't have to. But okay, so in Brandon's example, if I hit my goddamn toe and my foot hurting, yes, I'm not gonna say, oh baby, I saw your weight on the floor. I hit my foot. I went ahead and picked it up. I'm gonna say, motherfucker, I done stubbed my goddamn toe for the umpteenth time. Keep these goddamn weights out the floor. That's nagging.
Okay. What
happens? Would you be mad?
So what happens when you don't hit your weight on the foot on the damn weight?
Then I might come across a little nicer, a little softer about it. But you're gonna get some feedback, especially if they're always in the floor. I shouldn't have to pick your weights up and put them in the same spot every single time you use them.
Can the feedback come at a different time? Like maybe after we've eaten, or maybe after, like Brandy said, like maybe you've welcomed me in the house first. And then can the feedback come at a different time, or does it have to come right now? Because when y'all do it, just it comes off as nagging.
I'm a Brandy on it depends, because I'm a big person on proximity. And so like in that moment, when you first coming in the house, I'm not going to hit you with, damn, you left your clothes on the floor again, because that's not going to be on my mind, because I probably already picked them up 2 hours ago or in the morning, whenever I first noticed it. I'm not a hit you when you first come in the house kind of person, but I am if I go in the room and I'm like, God damn, I'm going to hit you right then, because that's the moment that it impacted me. And you might get tired of hearing it, but I get tired of seeing the shit. So yeah, I'm going to remind you again. And depending on how I'm feeling, maybe I'm in a good mood. Maybe I ate and I'm happy. So I'm going to say, hey, babe, just a reminder, there's a hamper right near the bed. If when you take your clothes off, you just toss them in there, that would be great. I picked them up for you though. So
what I'm hearing is, this is what I took from that. As long as you in a good mood, you ain't gonna nag. But if you're in a bad mood, you coming with that bullshit.
But see, here's what I don't understand. What's the difference in, I need you to explain again the difference in nagging, because if just me saying it, is it just the tone? Is it just the tone? Is that all?
I mean, I think the tone, the timing, and the situation. Is it worth you coming to me with the bullshit? Is it worth it?
Do you think?
I'm asking a question.
Yes.
What do you think, LaStar?
So first, I think people consider nagging the length of the top, like whatever you're complaining about, how long you complain about it. Because if I just say, hey, I hit my toe, can you make sure you move your weights? Regardless how I say it, I'm not nagging you. If I say that, then I go put my stuff down, I come back and be like, I always hit my toe, you need to move your weight. Then I go, if I keep talking about it, that's where I feel like the nagging is coming in. But if I just address it right then and there, I'm not waiting until we all at the dinner table. So how was your day? Well, Marcus, you left your weights by the door 3 hours ago. Appreciate it if you pick those up in the future. No, we gonna talk about it right then and there, especially if you're in where I can see you, or if I walk into the room, I'm like, hey, your weights are on the floor. I hit my toe. Can you, tighten that up? And then I'm gonna go about my business.
And so that right there, okay, as we talk, that right there, that does feel like accountability, right? But let's be honest. Is that how it goes most of the time? And I'm not, and we can't speak for you, lovely Black women, because y'all, maybe y'all do it that way. But is that, because this wouldn't even be a topic if it was happening like that.
No, I don't. I agree with you. It wouldn't be a topic, but I think since women always have the label of being the naggers, one of the reasons I wanted to talk about was get y'all perspective on what's the difference from me just holding you accountable versus nagging. Like, how do we break that? If it's delivery, one of the things you keep going back to is timing. Okay, maybe we need to dive deeper there, but if it's something that's commonly associated with women, help us understand what makes something nagging versus accountability. Because sometimes what I hear is y'all just don't want us. What I take away from it is y'all just don't want us to say anything about anything, and that's not a possibility. So,
it's definitely not.
Help. Yes, it's not. I'm glad that you know that. But help us understand, how do we drop the nagging stigmatism and. Wait, is that an I thing? You know what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
You know the word I'm trying to say.
I'm guilty of that because in my stubbornness, there are just some things I don't want to hear somebody tell me.
Okay.
It's just that simple. If I come in the house and I got to run to the bathroom and I done dropped my bags and everything by the door, I'm coming back to get it. Like, I don't need you to say, hey, there's a place for, I had to use the bathroom. Like, I don't need to hear, like you said earlier, if you see something, you just gonna pick it up, just pick it up instead of pointing everything out. There are just some things I don't want. I'll be like, golly, you complaining again.
Yeah.
That's just some things I don't care to hear about. So I have been told that, like, you don't like nobody tell you nothing. I don't.
Yeah. Coming from a woman.
I love that honesty. Yeah. I love that.
And let's go to the comments, and I'm finna make a point about a man, and y'all tell me if this is nagging. Gator Boy says, no women choose the wrong time to say anything knowing I am already frustrated. I think you do have to take the temperament of because if you don't even check to see how they feeling before you get the yeah.
I agree with that.
We're going to take that as nagging. So that's a great point right there.
Yes, it is.
Going back, Poncho says, it's nagging when you complain about leaving the toilet seat up when they should have looked down first.
Yeah, see, I never understood that because I always look before I use the restroom. I watch too much TV. People have snakes in their toilet and stuff. Like, I'm looking for everything that ain't there. And I don't get that whole, who is walking backwards in the dark to sit on the toilet?
On that. I feel like that's some shit that somebody experienced one time and then they talk about that shit outside. It just became a running joke because
that is not normal.
Yeah, it's not. And hell, half the time my man don't even flip the seat up. He just pee right in the goddamn hole. So I don't even have to. That's not even a thing. Now I might have to make sure ain't no piss on the seat, but other than that, and I'm not bitching about that. I'm all right. I just go wiping in this.
Get your little tissue. Shit.
See, I ain't see you don't. But see, you like to talk about the things I nag about. You don't talk about the shit that I just let slide.
But she is talking about it when she cleaning. Damn.
I am. I'm saying it to myself. I'm like, this motherfucker right here, boy.
Goddamn it. This motherfucker just come in.
Goddamn
y'all want to know another form of nagging?
Oh my God.
But y'all not going to make me lose my
Go ahead.
But y'all want to know another form of nagging?
This is a fucking lie. Go ahead.
Why do y'all come in there and just look? That's fucking nagging. Don't fucking look at. We can see you looking at something that you don't like that's in place. I can see that shit, Brandy. I can see that shit, Deanna. Y'all just look.
So that's
and
just
then
no
look.
pleasing y'all motherfuckers. Because damn if I do, damn if I don't. I ain't say shit, but I can't help if something hits me.
Blowing your breath and shit.
You
We
said
don't want to
look,
hear
you
that
said the
shit.
looking part now. Let me just okay. If my look makes you feel a certain way, then you know you wrong. You know you wrong.
Okay.
But that's compromise. You don't want to hear my mouth? I ain't said shit. I just look.
No, you know what I want to hear? Hey, baby, I love you. Mwah.
You hear
watch
that?
too much TV.
Right.
Watch too much TV.
That's too much TV.
Watch too much TV.
All right.
But I'm not just gonna stare at something. I'm very dramatic. Because I like to pride myself on not being a nagger, but I like to make it known that something has bothered me. So if I walk in the kitchen and the cabinets is open, wham.
You go slam the
Slam that shit. Yes. Because again,
and my kids leave the pantry open, slam. Like I do all that. They be like, oh, I mean, I feel like they should be closed, but y'all don't know how to close it by after yourself. Just
right. You don't want me to slam, but then keep the motherfuckers
and then I don't
closed.
say nothing to nobody about it. I just slam everything and everybody looking, and I go about my day.
Yeah. When y'all are irritated, do y'all know how uncomfortable y'all can make a household?
Hey,
Like when we irritated, man, like we just be pissed off and we go about our way. We don't make it uncomfortable for y'all. Y'all know we
How
pissed
so,
off.
Sway?
Huh? Because we go off into our own little, you know what I'm saying? Y'all, it's just y'all
No,
got this
you're not
aura.
finishing your statement. Y'all just going to your own little what? Y'all, what do y'all
Just
do when
our
y'all
own
pissed
little
off?
whatever we gotta do, you know what I'm saying? Might get on the game, you know what I'm saying? Might go do, but we don't make it uncomfortable for like it's times when you in that mood, nobody's safe. Everybody's safe. The fuck away from you.
Don't piss me off. It don't see. I'm not. It takes a lot for me to get upset. So when I'm finally there, it's well deserved, and I have let a lot of shit slide. But I'm gonna go back to something you said.
Say it. Go back to it.
So we best friends, and we always ha and kick in. Do you not think it's uncomfortable when your behavior changes and all of a sudden you withdraw or you go play the game? That's uncomfortable as well. I might not say anything, but that's noticed, and it is also uncomfortable. I almost would rather you nag me. Shit, what the fuck wrong with your ass? Than just get pissed off and go ignore me.
And you hear that EA Sports.
Yeah, I
It's
say,
in the game.
shit, I done something to piss this nigga off.
Hey, that new college football come out Thursday too. So if y'all could hold off on the nagging a little bit. But so asking for sex. If I feel like I have to ask you for sex all the time, and we feel in some kind of way that would, do y'all take that as nagging? Yeah, y'all didn't know I was gonna go there, did y'all?
No, because I'm glad you did. So you shouldn't have to ask for sex. Let's put that out there, because sex is just not just that the physical act, right? How is the day going? Because if there's no communication throughout the day, there's no little flirting, there's nothing that is building that up. And then you just like come in, can I get a little bit? What the hell? Like, don't ask me for anything. You supposed to been revving the engine all day. I'm supposed to be ready to go when the kids is, we got everybody situated. The house is clean. We, even before then, I might come home like, oh, he's loving on me today. Send me a little text and stuff. Okay. And then I don't get none of that. I'm tired. I come in, I hit my toe on the weight, and now I done nagged you because I done reminded you to pick that up. I'm in the room trying to decompress and wrap my big toe up, and you come in, can I get a look?
Well, here's the thing. Let's using the scenario. We ain't did it in a couple days. And I'm like, well, be nice to get some every now and then. Is that nagging wife?
I think that's a form of nagging. I think there's a way to come at that because honestly, if you feel like it's been too long since you had sex with your significant other, just go, just kiss on the neck or something, come up behind her, smack on the booty or something, and then go get that shit started. But just being a mouthpiece of like, oh, we ain't did it in a while. Okay, nigga, and what you want? What you trying to do? Like, yes, that if you coming at it in that way, yes, that's nagging. But let's just say, okay, it's been a couple days, and then you start romancing and rubbing on spots that you're supposed to be rubbing on. We do it. Bedroom talk. Hey, I'm just gonna be real with you. I don't like when we go 3-4 days without having sex. I would like to have maybe no more than 1 day. That's holding me accountable. I think it's the
whoa. You want us to hold it accountable, but it can't be like, hey, babe, so you done left that weight in the room on the floor 18 times. I think you want me to have talk with you in the bed, civilized about the sex thing, but you don't want to do it for your weight. That was
the sex example, but for me, it's just don't come to me with sarcasm and smart ass mouth. Like, to me, that's nagging. You can hold me accountable without being a dick about it, and being an ass like, oh, been a couple days since we had sex. No, I'm gonna take that as that's instantly gonna irk me, and I'm not pussy gonna dry up. I'm not gonna want to do it.
And then why has it taken that long?
Right?
Is it because were you waiting for me to say something about it? Were you waiting for me to initiate? Were you tired? Was I tired? Has the days been long? Like,
right? Because nigga, don't act like you don't fall asleep too. Not you, but I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
Now all of a sudden it's our fault. We ain't had sex in 3 or 4 days, but he been EA Sporting until he in the jail.
Listen, y'all the key to the like men. So
excuse me,
men. Let me know in the comments. Is it harder for you to ask for sex, or for the women to ask for sex? You
approach that lock the right way. That key gonna slide right in,
man. No,
yes.
Men have to wait till the right time to ask for the pussy.
No.
That's
the thing. Stop asking for it.
Right?
Should I kneel for the pussy?
That is so
Should I sing for the pussy?
No, even like she said, you come in the kitchen, she cooking, kiss on the neck or whatever. So okay,
yeah.
Look, somebody said on here, gotta warm that thing up. You just can't.
Right.
Well, what's wrong with y'all being a hot and ready?
It's St. Little Caesars,
right?
I'm just saying, when it's cold, do you go out there, that nice little car you got, you just jump in and leave? Or you let it warm up a little bit?
That ain't fair. You can't use that.
That's a perfect example.
You can't use that.
Do you let it warm up a little bit?
Yeah.
What happens?
I don't want my engine to blow up.
Okay.
Your engine ain't finna blow up.
No. If I'm not hot and ready and you trying to jam something in there,
yeah.
And then they talk about, you're dry. Yeah, what's wrong with you?
Shit to turn me on.
What are you talking about? You're getting up in age. You have to give me some of that oil.
Right. I'm running porn. Porn got y'all niggas think pussy just wet all the goddamn time. No, the fuck it's not. If it is something wrong with it.
Half the time they done squirted baby oil before the show started.
Hey, well, I blame porn. Y'all think a nigga should last more than 5 minutes.
Oh, no. Good 10, 15 minutes is a good enough. 5 minutes is crazy.
5 minutes is average.
No, 5.
Look it up.
I'm okay.
What's below average? What's below average? Because I'm getting around 3.
If it take 5 minutes and that's it, you just like had the time of your life, and I'm sitting around waiting for the movie to get started. Like,
that might also be why she say no.
You like watching previews and shit. Let's just get to the.
No. I'm sitting up here because you didn't jump. I mean, the movie done started for you and stuff. I'm sitting up here. I'm thinking it is the preview.
Right.
I'm thinking you giving me just, what's up coming up next?
Motherfucker at the rolling credits.
You know what? Just like
in the credits.
Y'all tripping up on me. It's not fair. And I feel some better way.
Here I go. I'll be sitting there. I'll be like, you know what? It's okay. I know it's probably been a long time. You know? And then the next time around, you be like, hey, man. You need to go. You might want to make that doctor's appointment.
Right. Go get a checkup, my nigga.
That ain't normal.
There's some comments. Can you read them? Because
Let me stop. Because there was a lot of comments. Hold on. Because somebody said something about some period panties and raggedy bras.
And then somebody had a question for us about something about accountability.
Oh, shit, y'all. Wait a minute, where was we at?
Why do women think men or something? Why do men feel like women aren't accountable or something?
Well, Mike said, shut up and have my food ready.
Hey, Mike, funny.
We didn't read none of them.
Oh, yeah, there it is right there. Skip. Question for the
ladies. Why do y'all feel men believe women have trouble with accountability?
Because y'all want to tell us what to do. And that's it. And if we don't do if we don't follow the lead, then we're not being held. We don't have accountability. If we don't think a certain way, we don't have accountability. And that's not.
So I can partially agree with that, but you just said personally, there's something that you don't want to hear.
Yes.
And when we say that thing,
accountability, like there are certain levels of accountability. I can acknowledge things like if I mess something up, I can say, oh man, I messed that up, or whatever. That's taking accountability. Some people, you'll be like, hey, you misspelled the word. Okay, Facebook English professor. Like, hey, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Me, I'm like, oh shoot, I sure did spell that wrong. Appreciate you.
Right.
That's simple. But there are women. There are some. I don't need nobody. This is Facebook. You ain't gotta come behind and correct me. Okay, stupid.
Right. Yeah. And sometimes you gotta be okay with allowing people to walk in that be wrong. And I think the same thing goes for relationships. So you can't hold me accountable to something that I never agreed to. So like sometimes I hear boyfriends saying that their girlfriend should be cleaning up their place. Well, if I never agreed to play that role, I don't want to hear about how I don't ever clean up your place. That's not my responsibility. Now, if it's something that we agreed on, that maybe we agreed that I'm gonna cook every night, and I skipped a few days, then I can accept that. But it depends on what do we agree to, because you can't just set rules for me that we never agreed on, or I wasn't privy to that.
That's fair. Just like we didn't agree to us paying for your goddamn food that night, but you assumed it.
Is that an accountability versus nagging kind of thing?
What I'm saying is you just said that we didn't agree. And yes, men I see get nagged all the time. I just watched a video where a dude got nagged about because he didn't pay for the girl and all his bitches that came with him.
Then he should have said, look, bitch, I never said that. And if you thought that I was paying for everybody's food, you should have fucking checked with me. The exact same logic applies. I didn't agree to that shit. You shouldn't have assumed it. Sorry, y'all hoes better go wash some dishes.
Yeah, but when a nigga don't pay and y'all go out, then it's heavily criticized.
Who made that rule?
Right. I didn't make the rule. I'm just saying
I don't understand who made that rule up too, because I feel like if I'm out with my girls and my dude shows up, it's not his responsibility to pay for everybody at the table. I don't care who you. This ain't your man,
right? I might get a little jealous. Matter of fact,
first of all, hey, come. So I don't play about money. Now I don't play about money, even if it ain't mine. Hey, no, you can. I'm gonna pay for mine. No, we're splitting the ticket. Yeah, you can pay for mine. We're not paying for. What is this?
No.
And then people feel like, if your man ain't willing to pay, what kind of man you got that ain't paying for? Well, where is your man?
Right.
Call him up here to come pay for everything.
Right. Exactly. I don't know where that came from either. Like that seemed like some young people shit. And it also depends on the kind of woman that you are dating. If you are dating a woman who just with you for your money and expect to be spoiled, and you roll the red carpet out for her, she might expect for you to pay all the time. But women who are willing to carry their own, she gonna treat you sometimes. Yeah. She gonna offer to go Dutch. Like maybe instead of us going out tonight, babe, why don't I cook? Like it depends on the kind of woman that you're dating too. And men have to do a better, just like women have to do a better job of choosing their mate. I think men also have to do a better job of choosing your mate, because if you choose a motherfucker that's like that, you can't get mad. There's things that come along with it.
Yeah. Now I'll say this, man. If you lead with money,
that's it.
That's what she's gonna expect from you. If now,
better be funny like my baby. You live with the jokes.
I ain't had no money. I'm like, shit, what you trying to go get this 4 for 4? That's two apiece.
Splitting the goddamn cheeseburger and fry. That's struggle.
This comment kind of stood out to me real quick. I just want to say something about this. Black women try to be your pastor, mother, psychiatrist, brother, best friend. Why do we try to be that? Because that's a position y'all put us in. And if we are not being all of that, what kind of woman are we? You're not motherly. You don't listen. I can't express myself to you. That sounds like a psychiatrist. If I gotta sit and listen to your emotions and how you feel. That's what my therapist sits and listens to how I feel.
Yeah.
Your best friend, you want to come and talk to me about other things and all that. Your pastor, you want me to pray over you. You want, baby, you're gonna get this job. Yeah, we gonna pray about it. But if we are all those black women try to be. Okay. And then y'all go get the woman that don't care about you, that just wants what's in your wallet and just, man, women ain't nothing. They don't take accountability. They don't listen to your feelings. That's why you can't express yourself. No, you got the one that's not your pastor. That's not your psychiatrist. Right. We can't win for losing, can we, Mike?
And if that's not what you want, you got to communicate that. You got to communicate that.
Why's he saying that, Mike?
Or she calling his ass out because that's who said it.
That's who said it.
But you know what else Mike said? I done had plenty of women creaming in 5 minutes.
Well,
I fuck with Mike, dude.
I'm sure you do.
I'm pretty sure he did, but I'm pretty sure he did a lot of extra stuff before that. And then in the 5 minutes, while he pumped his little heart away, he felt like he got the job done. I mean, you can do a lot of stuff to get a woman hot and ready, and you can be still done in 5 minutes.
There's the prep work before a pizza go in the oven. That makes it delicious.
Devanya said, yep, tell him. So I guess somebody made a good point. I guess it was one of y'all.
I'm sure it was, because it definitely wasn't your. Man, you're making great points, baby.
Get your fucking
You're trying to fight a good fight. You're trying to fight a good fight.
Get your paws off.
You're sticking in there.
So let me go back to
There's
nagging.
another comment.
Hold on. Let me go back to nagging.
I'm trying to find it. Go
okay.
On.
Scroll on there.
Whoa.
Scroll.
Whoa. Whoa.
Scroll on there.
Oh, shit. The tide is turned. I did not
Oh my
know.
God. Why is that? See, he is always there cutting.
Oh.
Y'all definitely said we needed them on the show together.
This is why, and I love Mike. He was a great classmate. If I ain't got no kids by you, it ain't even happening.
Oh, man.
Woo! Ninth grade. What was that? That's about 1998. 97.
Damn.
Oh,
hey,
Lord.
so I want to go back to something. So when we talked about nagging and you like, yeah, I'm going to do it. Like, but see, here's why sometimes men, and I'll say women too, but men, I'll let me use kids as an example. Like, I'll say, go pick that up. Okay, I'm gonna do it. And then I'll be like, no, pick it up now. Right? And that's gonna be looked at as nagging. But here's why I'm doing that. Because there's instances where you said that you was gonna do it and you didn't do it. So yes, that nagging is my form of accountability. And you might take it as I'm nagging you, but the past has showed you can't. You said you was gonna come pick it up last time after I dropped our stuff off, but I come back down and the shit's still there, and then the next day it's still there. But you were supposed to do it after you dropped your stuff off, and this ain't the first time you've done it. So now you're thinking that I'm nagging. Stop looking at me like that, Deanna. Now you think that I'm nagging, but like I've seen it in the past not happen. So I ain't nagging. This is just my form of accountability.
Yeah. I was looking at you because Skip asked that question after man says he got it. What's the need to keep going on about it? And you just answer that, because the same way you're a prime example. When he wrote it, that's the exact example I was going to use, because naturally that's also the reason why women you know how me and I always tell this story of like, if I don't do something exactly what my mama said, next thing I know, her independent ass out there doing it herself. Well, exact same reason. If it's not done in a certain amount of time, then I know you're not going to do it.
You don't know
Or
shit.
you're gonna
it's not
happening. And that's okay.
You know what?
I'll just do the shit myself.
Yep.
Okay.
Now we in the living room.
But you
moving
just gave a
furniture, picking
great
up couches
example.
and stuff,
Right.
because you said you was gonna move the couch
Got
last
my
week.
mama helping me move a damn couch. Fuck.
And I'm loud with it. Ooh, I love being the strong black woman.
Putting holes and shit in the wall.
Right.
Man.
Well, if you would have did it, wouldn't be a hole in the wall.
That's funny.
Easy.
All right. So we talked about a lot of nagging.
Yes.
Let's flip over to accountability.
Yeah.
People think that accountability always means reprimanding somebody or like, you know what accountability is to me?
What?
If I can look at you and you already know what it is, sort of like the way you be looking at me, even though depending on how you look at me, it feels like nagging. But sometimes you don't always have to come in and talk all that bullshit for it to be accountable, right? It's just like, I know, let me get it. And that's it.
Mm-hmm.
But it turns into nagging when you see me picking it up, and then you like, but you do this every day. Now you fucking nagging me. I'm fixing the problem, but you still got some shit to say.
I agree with you on that. And it's why are you looking surprised?
Nothing. Go ahead. What was you gonna say?
They always
see, I
do
love
that. As
that.
soon as you
Yeah.
say something and you holding yourself accountable,
Right.
it's like, oh, not a woman holding herself
Right.
accountable.
And I really don't appreciate how men think they don't also nag. Y'all motherfuckers nag too.
Give me an example.
Really?
Yeah.
Mm.
Brandy, Deanna, I would like examples, please.
Let me dig in my memory banks because
You
want a very specific one.
It's been 3 days since I had some sex. I sure wish I could get some. I might die before I get some.
Mhm,
Golly. Well, maybe if I go lay in the bed naked, she might fall on me.
Since you did say that, I did just read a study that people that have sex at least 4 times a week are less likely to get cancer.
I don't understand the point of that.
Depending on who they with, more likely to get a disease.
See.
Man, Langston.
Wait a minute. This is not a historic moment, Langston. I give Marcus his flowers all the time. When he's right, I always acknowledge that he's right. The problem is he's not right that often. That is the problem.
Mm.
You gotta increase your success rate. But I'm gonna tell you something else. So you called out something of like after you've acknowledged something, let it go. When you don't let it go or you prolong your point, that's nagging to me.
Yes,
like
that is.
Okay, I don't like how short your dress is today. Okay, like
then change, motherfucker, and then we ain't got to keep having a conversation.
But see that that goes back to that. If you don't like it, that doesn't necessarily mean that I shouldn't wear it.
And why
especially
if
I disagree. If I disagree that my dress, and this is just a rando example, that my dress is not short, I shouldn't necessarily automatically have to change. Now, sometimes I will because I don't want to hear your fucking mouth.
Put some biker shorts under it.
And that's a compromise. And I'd be willing to do that.
That's the thing. Compromise.
Yeah.
Y'all like to tell people what to do and expect them to do what you told them
immediately.
To do. I had to have a conversation once upon a time. Somebody didn't like me wearing leggings to the gym, right? And I said,
this is a good one.
I go to the gym and I don't know if y'all have seen my pictures and stuff. I am fully clothed. I may have a sweater on. I have leggings. I have long socks. The only thing you can see are my hands and my face. So I was like, I'm wearing leggings that are made for the gym to a gym. I also have a t-shirt on. I also have on long socks. Where is the problem? Because of how I'm shaped. Okay. You want to go to a water park. What you think I'm going to wear to a water park? I have on a sports bra, some panties, leggings, t-shirt. I am covered. But then if we go to this water park, I'm going to have this thin piece of material over a naked body. But we're not going to complain about that. I need you help me understand.
So let me tell you about the leggings thing.
Mhm.
Y'all ready to hear me?
Yeah.
Go
yes.
ahead.
Okay.
Go ahead.
I've always wanted to
So
hear
listen.
this.
6'7". I seen somebody doing that. Anyway, the legging thing. Y'all don't understand that where your intention may be to just go work out, other men's intention is to look at that ass.
What's the other men's intention to do when we at the water park while I'm in a bed? While I'm in a bed.
I understand. I'm just not going for. I'm giving you why men feel this way, and men are very territorial. Like some men, we talked about this with Meg being a top tier woman. Some men love to flaunt they women off, and some men are like, "Fuck no, I want my woman to myself." And those leggings is a part of showing that ass off. And your ass and the leggings be doing this all over the place while you're just
I
walking.
workout leggings. They don't
So
do that.
So there is a thing too where the compromise can come in, right? I can understand if I had those leggings that went right up the crack of your ass,
Right.
And you
The
got
ones
you
that
see the women
accentuate,
they
yes.
pulling them up and
Yeah,
the ass
and
jump, and it's right. I can understand if that's a problem, but if I got on just regular workout leggings that don't do all of that, and you're complaining, then we should not do things that require me to dress in attire where I'm just going to be putting a cloth over my naked body.
Why you can't work out in no hooping shorts?
I'm not swimming in no hooping shorts.
I can get you some swimming trunks.
At the end of the day, if you got a body, it doesn't
That's-
matter
that's-
if
that's
you
just
have
what
on
it
leggings, sweatpants, hooping shorts, you got a body. And people are going to look no matter what you're wearing. A lot of times when women get hit on, most women will tell you it surprises them because they're not even looking at their best to them. And that's when they're getting hit on. And so that's why it usually becomes what's the big deal? Ain't nobody even fucking looking at me to me. Right? I mean, leggings are comfortable.
If she goes to the
Okay.
gym with leggings and a crop top, you know what it is.
Mm.
It's gym attire. Now, see, this is the other thing too, because I also feel like it all goes off of how somebody is shaped. Because if I'm fat and sloppy and I wear that crop top, you going like that. I want people to see your stomach hanging over like that. You know what I'm saying? But if I got my body snatched up and I'm going in the outfit now, you want to show everything. There are gym attire. There are some things I wouldn't wear to the gym just because I think some stuff is too much. Because when I turn around, I mean, one day I seen a dude with his ass out, and I'm like, bro, you didn't want to put on nothing up under them shorts, you know? And then I see a chick over here, the ass hanging out the shorts. I'm like, what kind of workout are you getting? In this, you know?
So that's the thing, though. Like, again, your intentions, and here's the thing, and women have it's usually y'all that be like, why are you looking at me like that? Why are you doing that? But you got on the tightest pair of see-through leggings I've ever seen in my life. And as somebody stated, like, so you're telling me there was nothing else to fucking wear to the gym but those leggings, and you ain't got nothing else to wear to the gym that you can get your workout
kind of leggings,
on.
though, baby.
I ain't gonna hold you. I wore some white leggings one time. I ain't worn them since. I said, Jesus, I should have worn these. I was all self-conscious. I was like, God damn.
It depends on the leggings.
Again, so
there are some.
Is there anything else you can wear that's comfortable besides leggings to your workout? Is what I'm asking.
No.
You're a fucking lie.
Give me an example.
Okay, so boom. I got these shorts that come with like the biker shorts underneath, and they have the shorts, but then they're not long enough. Why aren't they long enough? They got biker shorts underneath, but the shorts on top come up some. Now that's a problem.
Just
wear some hooping shorts on top of them.
See, this be a shit.
But you know what? I blame the church for this, because them church women will come in there with them leggings on and them long skirts. And I said, I know you ain't getting no good weight.
Stockings in the
Yeah, you on that
stockings in the
treadmill
summertime.
with them Asics and that long dress.
Right. But this is a double standard though, because I'm gonna give a prime example. We will have a pool party.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. A open pool party. Okay. And there's women coming in bikinis,
Mm-hmm.
ass out, titties out. And my man wanted me to have on hooping shorts. One year it was actually, I did have on shorts, jean shorts, but we had on matching jerseys.
Mm-hmm.
And so it's kind of like this. I wouldn't want hold your company to the same standard that you hold your woman to. But you also have to trust me to a certain extent that I'm gonna present myself in a way that's respectful. I have never presented myself in a disrespectful manner, and you have to trust me in order to do that exact same thing. Let me have on gym appropriate attire. Let me have on pool party appropriate attire. But trust that it's not gonna be distasteful.
That's I think sometimes y'all don't understand that it's not because we feel that you're trying to be distasteful, or again, I'm going back to the territorial thing. I'm going back to men. Most men do not like other niggas looking at their women, especially if you, because listen, I'll fight.
Mm-hmm.
You know I will. I have no problem with asking this nigga, like, what the fuck are you looking at? And I'll fight. And I have no problem with that. And I will fight and go to sleep and wake up the next day and feel great about fighting.
Do you think it's comfortable to have open ass and titties around your man without at least giving him? I know you know, but in that moment, I also want to feel sexy.
But see,
and be able to not sweat at my own damn party because I got a jersey on.
A lot of them single, lonely bitches. and we married in this thing.
But shouldn't there be a certain standard? If you're gonna hold shouldn't there be a certain standard? Like for me personally, whether I'm single or married, if I go to a married woman's house, there are certain things that I'm not gonna wear.
Come on. That's it right there, because I feel like that's when you know a woman is mature, because there are some things that, like, if I'm going to my friend's house and her man is there, stuff, I'm not sitting all up in his face. I'm not coming dressed inappropriately. If we having a pool party, I would hope that my friends know that they shouldn't walk in my backyard with no thong on and think that this is that kind of bitch. You not at the beach. You go do that on your own time with your man, but we're not doing that here. Like, no, because it's not that you don't trust your man, but it is that situation where just like, you just got it out here for you ain't got no kind of like tact or nothing. Like,
right. I know if I done looked at your ass.
Man, come on now. We all done look.
Right. So
we like, gonna talk about it later. You see, Cheryl came over here and that goddamn.
It's a respect thing to me, but also trust your woman to be.
No,
again, I get what you're saying. I do get it.
And so here's the thing. Y'all keep on saying like trust your woman,
but don't nag me about the shit either.
But here's the thing. Like, so let's say y'all are out and you got that shit on, and a nigga say something to you, right?
Mm-hmm.
You always say trust your woman, but do y'all agree there's niggas out there when you say something like, nah, I got it, man. Fuck you, bitch. Fuck, blah, 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 and then shit happens. Like that happens nice so much.
Everybody. I am either I don't speak to you, or if we make eye contact, I say, hey, how you doing? Because these niggas is crazy. Yeah. That don't mean I'm trying to talk to you. I just want to make sure that you know we both having a good day today. Yeah. How you doing, sir? Okay, nice. You know, some men don't even, you got to talk to everybody you speak. You don't know what this person going through. You know, he may shoot up this whole place and say, you know what, that lady spoke to me. They ain't gonna shoot you today, baby. You can go ahead and leave.
Yeah.
But a man is going to talk to a woman regardless what she has on. And that's what I don't think y'all understand. Y'all be so looking, y'all be like, oh, you shaped like this. And I guess y'all feel like, well, I'm not gonna say I guess y'all feel, but there are where people say the way you present yourself and look, it looks like you're welcoming attention. You want the attention. But when I go to Walmart, I got my hair in a bun, no makeup, got my glasses on, I'm in this raggedy t-shirt and sweatpants, and a man will stop everything he's doing to compliment me, ask me how I'm doing, try to have a whole conversation.
Yeah, no, and I agree that you can't stop it. But if we were playing percentages, I'm a math guy, right? I like numbers. If you're going out in that pow, opposed to, yep, in my white tee, some oversized shit, what's more than likely gonna draw that nigga to you?
Nowadays, that white tee, because they said them studs got bodies up underneath them. So they trying to see what you're working with.
And staying on topic, what's the difference between nagging me about what I'm wearing and holding me accountable for what I'm wearing?
So that's a tricky one, right? Because I can't physically reprimand you and make you take the shit off.
You can. That might get you some of that sex you was talking about.
Oh, well.
Okay. Sorry. Go ahead.
Case,
go ahead.
I finna say, go put something on right now. The fuck wrong with you, woman? Take your ass upstairs. Man, and it better be a slippery slope as I walk upstairs.
It was.
You know what I'm saying?
Go on.
But yeah, so I think that makes it difficult to hold it accountable, because I can nag you and be like, man, why you wear that shit? That's fucked up. But how would you like to be held accountable? Let me turn that back on y'all. How would a woman like to be held accountable when they wear some shit that they man don't like? How do we hold y'all accountable? Because I heard, just dress me.
Yeah, let me wear the fuck whatever I want to fucking wear. I mean, I'm just gonna be. We're not always gonna agree on what's appropriate and what's not appropriate. I'm an adult. I'm gonna dress myself the way that I want to dress myself. I'm not gonna say don't make your opinion known, but we ain't got to keep on going back and forth about the shit.
Again, where's the accountability?
My first thing is start buying my clothes then. Don't nobody want to do that. No, I need you. Come on, let's go to the store, and I want you to pick out everything you think I should wear, and I want you to pay for it, because if I'm paying for it, and if I have to dress myself as the adult that I am, I'm gonna wear what I feel like is appropriate, because as men and women, we do see things differently. I mean, I struggle with that as a mother to teen girls. There are some things my kids will be like, this is the style. I am not a crop top mother. I just hate seeing my kids. Where are you going in that? But unfortunately, we went to the store and that's everything that they're selling. And it's usually the for the slim chicks, the real slim. My kids are really tiny. So when they put it on, that's the style, right? They're not curvy little girls. They're just, straight up and down. I still have a problem with it. But I'm trying to, I get it. That's the style. You guys are young adults, But does that make my opinion, just because I don't like what they're wearing, does that make it wrong? The same, when it comes to, like I said, when it's a mature woman, she knows where to draw the line at. There are women, I've made this comment before, men will meet a woman in a club with her titties out, her ass out, take her home. This is my girl. We gonna be together forever. And then complain that she dressed like that.
Goddamn right.
That's how the hell you picked her up.
Right. But it's just like this, though. Like, here's the thing. Standards and accountability changes as the relationship progresses.
It depends on the person you got, because some people do not have these conversations. With some people get in a relationship and just let the relationship do whatever it does. People, if you get with somebody, you meet the girl at the club, ass out, titties out. You don't want to make no fast judgment on her. You know what I'm saying? Maybe she's single, she having a good time, she like a body, got a body done, she living it up. As you date this person and you have to ask certain questions, well, if I'm taking you to my mama's house, what would you wear? And she say, I'm gonna wear whatever I got in my closet because I'm grown. I can wear whatever I want. That should tell y'all right then and there. You know what type of person you dealing with.
Yeah.
If you ask another woman, hey, so let's just, what would you wear if I'm taking? Oh, I'm going to meet your mom. I gotta make sure I'm on top. You gonna have to check me out. Make sure I'm good because I don't know. I want your mama to look at me because when we go out, we dress a certain way, but I'm not coming to your mama house like that. Y'all don't talk to women and have these conversations. And then some men pass it off as, oh, my girl can wear whatever she want. I'm cool with it. Until she wear whatever she want, and you got your homeboys at the house, and she walking out the house with her ass out.
And that's another thing. Like, if your woman isn't dressing appropriate for the audience like that, I'm glad you mentioned that because remember that Martin episode where Gina came in.
Yeah.
But what triggered that?
That Martin was, I guess, looking at that bitch.
He was acting a fool.
He was not acting a fool.
Yes, he was. He was overly complimentary of her. And that shit will set up some insecurities in your woman where she got to show your ass. She got to put that shit on.
Well,
she did.
But when she put that shit on, so
but I don't think it's appropriate to put that shit on in front of your
because if that's considered
friend.
accountability,
it's not considered accountability. That's revenge. That's retaliation.
Right.
It's not accountability.
Yeah.
But I also think your point about, because what I was going to ask you is it only, how is it holding me accountable if I don't agree that leggings, we're going to go back. That's just insert any topic. Okay. This topic is leggings. But if I don't agree that leggings are inappropriate and you think they are, where do we draw the line? Because again, that's where it becomes nagging, because you gonna say something every time I wear leggings. We're gonna talk about it every time I wear leggings. I've said I don't think it's inappropriate. I have on a long shirt, I got on a hoodie, I got on a sweater, I wrap the sweater around my waist. That's me compromising. But if we're going to talk about it every single time, that is nagging.
Yeah. No, I'll agree with you partially.
Okay. What part you disagree with?
Because there can't be accountability until y'all have come to some type of resolution. Right. So I agree with that.
Okay.
It's just like you can't hold somebody accountable or hold somebody to a standard that they don't know. I mean, the Bible talks about that. Right? It's not a sin if you don't know. Right? Okay, cool. So with that being said and done, we can't, it's gonna become nagging if we can't come to a resolution and you just keep doing this shit and it's pissing me the fuck off.
Okay. I feel like then we both, men and women, we agree on what triggers nagging, because I'm gonna go back to the top of the show when we talked about frustration or you not changing the behavior that I'm mentioning. That is also going to trigger some nagging. I'm glad you mentioned it. I'm glad you owned up to men do nagging. Y'all nag as well. And it's annoying for us as well. We just don't talk about this shit all the time on the internet and shit and call y'all naggers. We might call y'all sassy. Now that'll get you a sassy comment. Mm-hmm.
Hey man, I'm just gonna say the comments have been absolutely popping tonight.
Like, I can't believe it's been an hour already. This has been a very fun topic. Time flies when you're having fun.
Man, it has been an hour. That's crazy. Yeah. But the comments have been absolutely popping. Like this topic could go on forever because there's so many different other scenarios that I'm thinking about when we thinking about nagging accountability, because I do agree. There has to be a point where somebody can say something to you and you don't feel it's nagging.
Yeah.
And it's truly accountability to kind of put you back in to know. I'll use a personal example.
Oh, shit.
We'll talk about the car, right?
Okay. Man, that's an easy one.
We'll talk about the car. So I got my dream car.
Mm-hmm.
And I paid it off. Okay, paid off.
Wait. Can you first tell how many times you've had that dream car?
It's probably about 10 now. But anyways,
okay.
But no, this was the dream of all dreams.
That's what you say about every new one is a dream. But I'm sorry, I'm interrupting. Yeah. Go ahead.
So Now you made me lose my thought. Got my dream car, so paid it, but wanted it different, right?
Yeah.
And I think the accountability that you check me with, you didn't nag me about it, and I'm giving you your flowers, right? You didn't nag me like, oh fuck, this is your 10th one. You didn't have a car payment, now you got a car payment. You didn't do that, right?
Right.
But the accountability came in the form of, okay, you want this vehicle? Now let's create a new budget. Let's do this. Let's do that, right? So the accountability was a solution, and you just wanted to like, okay, I'm gonna give you this. It's kind of give and take. I'm gonna give you this, but this is what you're gonna have to do to make this go, right?
Mhm.
And you had the ability to nag at that point, but you didn't, right? But that's how accountability comes. So I say all that to say accountability doesn't have to be, again, you talking shit to people and all that. It can come in different forms, and that's what I need you fucking women to understand. Shut the fuck up sometime.
So thank you for that wonderful example. But I feel like you've dropped some hints on like what makes what men say women do nagging. And so I'm hearing shut the fuck up sometimes.
Yeah, just sometimes. Not all the time. Just give us a chance.
So what does it take? So if we come to y'all once, right? We are voicing our distaste in something one time, right?
Mhm.
And y'all don't change the behavior, right?
Mhm.
What is the expectation? Like, how many times do we say something? What's the limit? Like, what takes it from, hey, I would like for you to not do this, to nagging?
So let me ask you this. What does accountability look like?
Oh, I pulled up the definition.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah, because there's so many different, types of accountability. So we're focusing on personal accountability.
okay.
Mhm.
An individual's willingness to own their behaviors, honor their word, and take responsibility for their personal mistakes.
See,
Can you look up nagging?
Sure, no problem.
that you know what? See, this is shit I be talking about.
What?
This nigga over here using Chat GPT,
Oh, no,
and
no,
now
no,
you're
no.
like, can you look up nagging?
No,
I would like to hear the definition of that as well.
Yeah,
Yes.
I do too. But I do like
Okay.
that definition of accountability.
Oh, nagging. Here we go. In relationships and communication, it describes the repetitive act of pestering or heckling someone to complete a task. Remember when I said, if I say, hey, you left your shoes here, and then you go to pick them up, and I keep saying, every time I turn around, you leave your shoes, you don't pick them up. And why I got to tell you that is nagging. But me pointing it out, hey, you left your shoes here again. Oh my gosh, God, you the one that got the problem now. I just pointed out you left your damn shoes.
Yeah.
But so
Uh-huh.
what we talked about earlier,
Uh-huh.
there's timing,
Yes.
place.
Uh-huh.
Does those things, anywhere a mouse can go, prepositional phrase, right? Does these things matter if it changes from accountability to nagging? Because I believe it does.
I think it does too, but I also think if you are the person who is the naggy, you didn't
The
change.
naggier.
I'm the nagger, you're the naggy.
Okay.
Okay. If you also have created this position, this situation where I have to nag, you can't dictate to me the timing, because a lot of nagging is something that's built up. I'm not gonna say it's all the time, because sometimes you dealing with a negative person. In our situation, and I know you don't like getting personal, but I have to come from a personal perspective on this particular topic.
I'll allow.
See, now you finna make me get ignorant. You don't let me forget all the fucking saying.
You did the same shit to me.
Let me tell y'all this last part. Communication experts define this as a frustrating cycle where one person persistently ask, and the other continuously ignores the request, causing both to become increasingly annoyed.
Perfect. If you just do like the fuck I asked you to the first time, you know what? I ain't even
What if I didn't agree to it? What if I don't agree to what you said? What if I want to lay my clothes the fuck on the floor?
Shit, nigga.
What if I want to do that?
I didn't agree to allow you to leave your shit on the floor.
Okay.
I'm not your fucking man.
But that goes back to what you said that we didn't agree. If we didn't agree to the shit, just like your fucking leggings, you didn't agree that it was a bad look, but you wanted to do it again anyway. So now I'll bring the shit forward back. Hey, no double standards on this motherfucker. I don't care if it's double of y'all.
Do I gotta tell you to wipe your ass?
Huh?
Do I gotta tell you to wipe your ass?
It depends.
You're a damn liar. I shouldn't have to tell you to clean up after yourself.
And I shouldn't have to tell you not to wear leggings.
Nah, that's not the same thing, baby.
It's not.
See, I'll give you an inch, nigga. Now you trying to take them out.
If you tell somebody to clean up after themselves, they automatically feel like you nagging. It's clean up after yourself. Hey, you made a mess. Oh my gosh, here she go again, telling me to goddamn clean up after yourself, little nasty.
What?
Thank you, Langston. Good point, Marcus. She went to Harvard, didn't she? I think she might have.
Actually, I went to the great Austin Peay State University.
Let's go P. Let's go P. Considering I went to the P for a little bit. Baby, you got your bachelor's from P, didn't you?
I did indeed. I did.
P runs deep.
That was not a great rebuttal.
That was a great rebuttal.
It wasn't.
It was.
Yeah, I just like to see us argue.
When I'm right, I'm right.
Okay, baby. And you know what? I've actually accepted the fact that you're not gonna pick your fucking clothes up, no matter how many baskets.
Exactly.
Accountability.
So
no
now,
matter how many baskets.
Now, then we don't gotta talk about it.
Here's some shit. So I will put. So I started out having a basket in the closet. You know what? I realized there's about 15 steps to the closet. That may be a lot. So I put one right in front of the bedroom door because I figured you got to enter there. If you just undress, it's like a turn. And there's a basket. And still, so what happens? How does that kind of accountability work for the car? I gave you a solution.
Okay, because I really wanted that car. I don't want to hear this shit. So here's the thing. I gave you a solution. Put a basketball goal on the thing and I can shoot my clothes into the goal.
But what happens when you miss, nigga?
I'll get my rebound.
I've watched you play basketball, and while you're a great shooter, I know you miss. And because I know you so well, the clothes that don't go through that fucking goal are going to remain on the floor until I pick them up.
And you know, accountability is acknowledging that maybe he wasn't raised that way.
That is an excellent point.
That is, and so what that means
an excellent
is,
point.
Hey, you know what? He doesn't know any better. I'll just pick up after him. Now that's the psychiatrist talking, right? Now me picking up after you was the mother that Mike said we tried to be.
I don't even want to be his mama. I don't want to be his mama. Now here's what I'm also gonna say.
I like it, T. Johnson. Why he got to pick his clothes up? He got you.
Is that what you got me for? Is that what you got me for?
Because black women try to be a mama.
Right.
And that's what your mama do.
Right.
Your mama will come in your room and be like, look, Mark, done let's pick your clothes up.
So let me explain something.
My mama would just bitch at me.
Right. And you wasn't right. You wasn't raised to leave your goddamn clothes on the floor. Marcus got a wife that work.
VP.
Work. I gotta cook. I gotta wash nigga clothes. I gotta fold up nigga clothes. I have to get his, you know what? Don't even say I don't have to. I do. So the least you could do is if I'm washing the clothes, I'm gathering your dirty clothes to get them washed. I'm folding your clothes. I'm putting them away. And all I'm asking is that when you take the motherfuckers off, put them in a hamper.
Ooh, you got it easy. I don't even fold a nigga's clothes. I'm not folding.
This nigga ain't ever got to worry about no dirty drawers. I'm making the nigga socks. Come on. And nigga, you can't walk to the goddamn basket.
See how good you got it?
With that being said and done, let's get into these closing comments. La Star.
Yes.
You are the star. The camera's all on you now. after hearing everything that you've heard today, did you learn anything, or did any of your perspectives change, or are you still where you was when you came?
No, my perspectives haven't changed, only because, and this is me being serious, because I pride myself on treating people how I want to be treated. And so when I feel that someone is continuously poking at me, it is irritating, because it's like, as much stuff as you do, I can understand if you were perfect across the board. If I came in the house was spick and span clean, nothing was out of place. You put your clothes in the hamper, like all that stuff was just in order every day. Then I can understand someone saying something to me because I'm messing up the order of things. But if you have flaws yourself and I don't point them out every time I see something, and you constantly point out everything that I do, I have a problem, because I don't point it out to you because I think it's pointless. If I walk in and I see my kids, I don't like open drawers in anybody's bedroom. It just irritates my soul. You done found your outfit. Why you didn't close your drawer back? I don't say none to my kids about it. I go in their room, I stuff the little shirt, and I just close the drawers, because it's like, this is what they do. I just feel that when someone is continuously poking at me, I'm just like, I don't do nagging. I don't nag, so please don't nag me.
Okay, no, that is good closing thoughts from Miss Brandy. Brandy, how can people find you? What do you do? What like? I mean, you might have a business. I think Deanna was saying something about some juices that I didn't ask.
I didn't know if you was actually selling them, but I seen that you was, so he was supposed to. I knew I should have just reached out to you and asked you if I could get some bee juice. I would have paid for it.
Oh no, that wasn't me, honey.
It wasn't you.
Oh no, honey, I'm not making.
Well, is there another Brandy that
that was probably
it's probably another one.
Could have been the what's the name, Brandy? The one that be with
I just be looking at shit. I just be
Frank.
looking at shit. What's her name?
Her name's Brandy.
Is it spelled with an
I? I think so.
I'm sorry.
I can't stand when somebody got my spelling.
See, it causes confusion. I was sure finna hit you up like, girl, can you bring me some of them juices?
No.
Okay.
I don't do anything. I work at Austin P. That's all I do. No, I cannot get your transcripts for you. No, I can't look at your financial aid, because that's what people. Oh, you work at Austin P? Can you? No, I can't. I don't work in that department.
Hey, that was my favorite department, the financial aid department.
Because them checks.
Let me get
it. Let me get it.
When I seen that,
wasn't thinking nothing about them damn checks you're gonna have to pay back.
Yeah.
Oh, we worry about them problems later.
I needed somebody else to tell us that a little bit more when we was in school.
Right.
But no, that's a good closing, and honestly, like with everybody, definitely want to thank you for making this trip.
Yes.
To Cashville, and I think that you made so many good points, and this show could probably go on another hour easily. You know, I think we need to keep Mr. Star in mind as we get ready for the live show.
Would you come do a live show?
I would.
Okay, that would be amazing.
I think we should keep you in mind as we get ready for a live show. So that's Brandy, everybody, and back to us. Wow. You didn't tell me she was going to be looking up definitions and shit.
I just want to say, because a lot of times there's a lot of testosterone, and I got a battle with the men. It was very refreshing to have a woman's perspective, somebody who can hold their own, can have an intelligent conversation. I love to have shows like that, because every now and then, baby, you need that. I think we grow more. And I not to say that you don't listen to me, but it's always nice to have another perspective. And there's some things I learned as well.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you what I've learned. I think my biggest takeaway is, and it was a realization. Y'all didn't teach me this shit.
I'm sure we taught you, but it
was a realization that there isn't there's some things that there is no way for me to hold you accountable. Right?
Mm-hmm.
You can do revengeful shit, but I can't hold you accountable, like the legging situation. Yeah. How do I hold you accountable for what you wear? I can't. I can say something to you, but then now I'm nagging you. Mm-hmm. So how do I hold you accountable? And so I think that's where communication is going to come in to play. You're gonna have to communicate, and y'all are, but I stand on this. You're going to have to find some type of resolution, or it's gonna continue to be nagging.
That's true. I'm gonna add my biggest takeaway. I really appreciate the men acknowledging that they nag as well. Because I do feel like it's an unfair label that women get labeled with. I also really love the definition of nagging. Brandon, appreciate you for looking that up, because the frustration and having to repeat something, any of us, especially if we are parents, y'all know what it feel like to have to say something over and over and over again. You made a point, Marcus, today that I also value with the accountability piece about the solution, and coupling that with it needs to be mutual. Like, we need to agree on whatever the solution is. Otherwise, it's going to turn into another nagging situation. Accountability can quickly turn into nagging if
there ain't no resolution.
That's right. If there's no change, then it's going to continue to be nagging.
Yeah. Let me end with this.
Turn into nagging.
Like she said, I looked at the background and thought Brandy was at Big Chad's house. No, Chad was over here and Brandy's over here too. That ain't no back. She don't get no background. She get raw. She get raw.
You know what? And you're gonna have to take our background off so people know where we at. We're in the same room. We do look like we're in different.
We in the same room as her. Like that's why I'm over there looking at it right there. I see you.
Like, so you couldn't tell all them ninja slushing machines over there that because my husband got a problem.
Yeah, and shit. One of them. Anyways, we out.
Yeah.
Tom Jones on the beat. Welcome to the greatest podcast. Go argue with your mama. It's 2Mooresinapod starring Marcus.
Hey, thank y'all for tuning in, man. We appreciate y'all. Brandon LaStar, please think about that offer for the live show. We'll be back Thursday. We might have them kids back on Thursday. I really enjoyed the kids session. We might have the kids back on Thursday. We'll see if we can get any kids brave enough to come on the show Thursday. If not, it'll be a business episode. And we out this bitch. Stop nagging your mate. We don't like that shit. And give them some pussy. We out.